What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Neumatix here with another Minecraft mod showcase. Today, we're going to be showing you how to find structures really fast. This, of course, is with some help by a mod. So, without further ado, let's do this. So one of the first things I always tend to do when I get into Minecraft is try to find some kind of structure, whether it be a village, a mine shaft, one of these temples out in the desert. They're really fun to go and try and venture out and find, but it can be really annoying when you don't come across any of them. So we have a mod that'll help you out with that. The mod is called Magical Maps by Shadows of Fire. This gives you a little map, and you can easily create it by going ahead and getting some paper, an emerald, iron ender, and an enchanted book. Once you got that, you can go ahead and make your map, and then you'll have these choices of all these different structures you can name the map of to find them. So I'll go ahead and show you how it's done. You get an anvil, place it on the ground, go into the anvil, place your magical map inside, and then you go ahead and name it whatever kind of structure you want to find. So let's say we want to find a monument or a mansion. Let's go to mansion. Mansion's always fun to try and find because they always seem to be really far away. So let's go ahead and mansion and grab it right out of the anvil. There we go. And then as soon as we click it, it's going to say found structure mansion location. And then you go and click again. It'll tell you to proceed in a certain direction, and it'll tell you how far away it actually is. What's really cool about this too is that when you find a structure and you go ahead and go towards it, well, let's go ahead and show you how this works first. So I'm going to start heading off in this direction, and as I click it, it's going to update me every time I need to change direction or how far away I am. So 2,000 blocks right now. So this may take a little bit. Let's go ahead and see if it changes directions at all. So it's going to just say north. The first time I did this, it went and made me go a pretty far south, I should say. And it took probably an entire Minecraft day to get to a mansion. So yeah, this is going to take it a little bit. Usually just send you in one direction for a good amount of time until you get really close, and then it's going to probably send me off east a little bit, off north a little bit, until I can finally find a dark forest where that mansion resides. So here we go, guys. I went ahead and just hit it. It told me to start heading east because I'm getting pretty close. Now it's telling me to head north again. So, and we can tell we're getting really close because of all the dark forest that's popping up. Hopefully it's not too far away. The really cool thing about this mod, oh, of course it's raining, but the really cool thing about this mod is that once you have mapped out a certain structure, you can't map it out twice. So it's not going to take you to, say, if you were in the Nether and you wanted to find a fortress, you can map out to find a fortress, but it's not going to take you to the same fortress every time you make a new magical map. That is really cool, but also could be a downside depending on how many mods you actually play with. So right here, we went ahead and found our mansion, and holy cow, what's going on with it? It's on fire. Half of it is gone. This isn't good. Let's drop it. Oh, it spawned right now, right next to some lava. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But as you can see, pretty easy to use. It can send you off in any. Wow, got hit by lightning too. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is gonna be gone in no time. But yeah, like I said, pretty easy to use, easy to find structures, and I'll go ahead and show you some of the other structures you can find with this map. Now, before we go ahead and start finding this other structure, let me go ahead and show you how to reuse your map. You don't have to make another one. You could go ahead and reuse it by going ahead and placing the anvil back down, and then using an Eye of Ender with your map to reset it. So we'll just use that, pull it back out, and now it is completely reset. It just says magical map. So now we can put it back in and name it something else. So let's go ahead and try to find a temple. No, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and try and find another temple and see how that works out. So all you have to do is, like before, put in the name, grab it out, click it, tell you if you found one, click it again, and it's telling me to head north. So we can go ahead, break that, and then be on our way to go and find this new temple. So what I thought, like I said before, was really cool is that you can go ahead and map out multiple different structures in here. And the different kind of structures you can find are pretty much all of them. The only one I found that wasn't available were the structures like those little witch houses or the structures you find in jungle biomes, the little fortresses. So that is unfortunate because I actually kind of like those. I like getting into some of those. But over this way to the east, I actually, whoa, I went a little too far. Where am I? I thought it said a temple. Wouldn't that be in the desert? Alright guys, so I think what I figured out is that sometimes these keywords like temple and fortress are used for multiple structures, and I'm believing that this map is thinking that this little witch house is a temple, which is kind of messed up. It shouldn't do that, but I guess it does map out witch houses to my knowledge now with this little witch back here. So I guess you can look forward to that. If you wanted to go ahead and look for temples, well, you're probably going to come across either a temple in the desert or a witch house. So I'm wondering if one of these keywords would help me look for one of those fortresses inside a jungle biome. And what do you know, it actually does let you find these little jungle structures if you go ahead and place in your map and call it a temple. So if you go ahead and name your map a temple, you can be able to find these structures in the jungle, a temple out in the desert, or one of those little witch houses. So those are the three I know for sure that you can go ahead and find when you name this little thing a temple. But to go ahead and let you guys know right away, if you go ahead and try to, say, place an anvil down, and then go ahead and here, place your map in, place this there, and then grab that out and rename it temple again. Let's go ahead and do this real quick so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if I name it temple, oh, not with that. Let's go ahead and grab this out again. We can go ahead and click it, but it's going to say you are at the structure again. So you can't go ahead and it can remap you if you're too close to a structure you've already found that is named temple. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and head really far away from that structure. And I don't know, I haven't really calculated how far away, but a good amount of away so that you could go ahead and find a different kind of temple, so that it's not going to try and say you've already mapped out a temple that is close by. So I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the structures I found. I found this huge village, this pretty cool looking stronghold, a mine shaft, this water monument, and another village that happened to be in the desert that is actually really close to a desert temple, the one that I showed you guys in the beginning. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you enjoyed this Minecraft mod showcase over Magical Map. It's definitely an awesome mod that I'm personally going to be using from now on in all of my survival plays, because it is awesome. I've always wanted to try to find a mansion in Minecraft, never been able to, and now I can easily find it, and actually pretty quick without having to find a villager that sells all those kind of books. So if you did like this, go ahead and leave me a like, and maybe even leave me a comment letting me know what kind of structures you're going to be searching for when you get this mod. And if you would, please subscribe to my channel to get content like this every weekend. Thanks again, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.